there, so you know what I'm talking about. A little tacky, but you know. The hook test. So, is there a hero we root for who is trying to achieve a tangible goal? Love, success, survival, stopping alien invasions despite all obstacles. Do we have a hero or a heroine? A hero or a heroine. So your protagonist is your transmission. They drive your high concept screenplay. They need to have a goal. They must have a mission. They must want something. Okay, so without them having direction and trying to achieve something, Luke Skywalker, his ultimate mission is to destroy the Death Star. His inner mission is to become a Jedi Knight and prove himself and eventually find out who his dad is and fulfill his destiny in that universe. Your hero has to have a goal, even in your writing. You know, it could, we had an example, another workshop of, you know, just beautiful writing, but if it doesn't have context, it doesn't have mystery or tension or a goal, then it's just beautiful words. So when you're thinking of a character, what are they trying to achieve? Know this before you start your screenplay, because you could start writing, but you'll rewrite and rewrite and rewrite and write again and write again. So if you have a plan and know and plan out before you begin, much better time. Conflict. What drives the story forward? So conflict usually involves, it can involve, an antagonist. So who is working against Luke Skywalker in Star Wars? Darth Vader. There you go. Who is working against Dorothy, a heroine of Wizard of Oz, in Wicked Witch of the West? Now, you could also argue that really it's the Wizard of Oz who's actually her antagonist there, because he sends her on all these harebrained missions to get the broom, kill a witch, and then he's a trickster at the end, and he really can't help her. But yeah, well, let's just say the Wicked Witch, because she's throwing up obstacles. So think of your own story. What are the obstacles that you're putting in your hero's way? So if their mission is to save the planet, what's standing in your heroine's way? And if you want a beautiful example, think of a Pixar film, which I'll get to in a moment. But all those heroes are complex, and heroines are complex. The best character written, female character probably in the past 5 years, I think, is Eve in WALL-E. She's an amazing character. And she doesn't even say a word, but you know, that's why Pixar is so successful. So, identify your hero or heroine. Please write female characters. Ladies in the room, even men, please write for women. Write strong female characters. Actresses will tenaciously attack you to get your script if it's really well written. Example, Monsters Ball. Halle Berry worked for $895 a week, but she won an Oscar. Monster, Charlize Theron. Again, she worked for nothing, won an Oscar. So if actresses really want the part, they'll go after it. So please, create strong female characters. Hello.
Oh, excuse me.
So, conflict. The next test. Is it cool? Is it clever? A new twist on something before? Can you tell it in 60 seconds? Is it visceral? Is it cool? Is it clever? Is a new twist on something before? So please, do not reinvent the wheel. Do not drive yourself crazy, because what do they say? There's only like 9 original stories and the rest are all derivative. Yeah, and it's true, but that's okay. That's okay. Take something and make it derivative. I had just published an ebook with my partner. We published in December, and the title of the book is, ready? It's high concept. Jekyll Jr. and Super Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde for kids. And so I just took in public domain story. So Robert Louis Stevenson, I'm glad he's dead. Bless him, or bless him, I don't know where he is. But I didn't have to pay. So please also comb the public domain. There's sites where you can check out public domain. And you could write a story about Snow White. But be careful, don't name your dwarf Sleepy, Grumpy, Doc. Those are copyrighted. You could write a story about Frankenstein. Do not put bolts on his neck. Those are copyrighted. So be very careful. There are elements of but Sherlock Holmes is in the public domain. There are great stories of Sherlock Holmes.